everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Debbie. This is my crafty den, and I am going to set up my everyday carry traveler's notebook system, and I'm going to move it from spring and summer into fall. So I actually did this setup in the spring, and I love this color, this beautiful pink with the violet undertones. I don't know what color this is. I bought most of my traveler's notebooks used because I like to reuse and recycle and upcycle, do those things to try to keep things from being lost and forgotten, especially the really precious items. But there's something about the feel of a good leather book in your hand that if you guys are there with me, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's just something about the quality of leather that is precious and timeless and old world, that feel. For me, it's all about the feels, guys. Anyway, it's time to get rid of this pink. It won't be going far. It'll just be going into my box where my other notebook covers are. I don't leave them out and displayed because if they can be out of the light, that's good for them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and tear it down, and I am going to put it into... So I've been really torn. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes, guys, and I've been really torn about which one of these leathers that I want to use. This one is, I think they're both Foxy Fix. This one is not embossed. It's got the heart, though, on the back of it. Oh, yes, it's very faint here. It's almost worn off, the embossed Foxy Fix. This one's floppy and soft. I don't know what these leathers are because I think most of you know by now that Foxy Fix is closed down. And so it's a little harder. I can do a lot of research to find out what the leathers are. But there's something about this one right here. You can see the embossed Foxy Fix. I don't know if you can. Let me see right there. See, you can see the Foxy Fix right there. And this... I've used this one in the fall before. I've already got my paper clips in here, guys. My little deer and owl. And it says, "Loved dearly." I've got this little angelic squirrel in here. I'm going to do the full setup this time. I have this Heritage from Craftsmith. It was a Michael's Hot Buy. 48 sheets. And it's the Heritage paper pad, and it's vintage, very vintage wallpapers. It's got, I think it'll be great for September with these blues. Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm looking at this pretty, and I'm wondering, does it go with this? Or does it go more with this, the softer color? Now this has actually had its strap replaced with a heavier strap. It's because I've used this one a few times. Maybe I'll go with this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with the softer one. This more September feels for me. Oh, decisions. So, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these ones. And I've got some, let me see what else I've got here. I've also got some of these little just plastic inserts. Well, these are just two pieces are laminated together. So I just put some of these fall leaves into the laminator and laminated them. And I did that a few years ago. So I don't need any more of them. I can reuse those. Like I said, reuse. Let's decide exactly what papers I'm going to use in here. If I start to ramble a little bit, I'm just coming off of a 2.5 day migraine. Yeah, this is the first day waking up with no headache. I really do love this. I love this. I love that. This is almost like that linen stripe that you get on vintage farmhouse linens. So I'm loving that look. And then these. So I think maybe I'll keep a piece of this out. I'm just flipping through like this. Yeah, I love that. It's different. So why can't I mix leaves and flowers and still have a bit of flowery vibe, but go with that farmhouse country wallpaper feel in there as well? I'm going to take this one out just in case. I don't mind ripping the papers out of a paper pad. I mean, as you can see, all of these ones were already out, but all I do once I've used some of them is just put them back into the paper pad like this. So that's where they'll live. I'm just going to take my book apart one piece at a time so that I can recover and redo what I need to put my inserts back in the other book. So let's start with book number 1. I can take this off. I will keep this. This will go into my paper bin. I'm going to take this out. So this is my shopping list. It goes in the very front. And I am going to take this out. This has gone in here all in one piece. So I'm going to take this out like this. These are pocket-sized traveler's notebooks. So I'm going to go with 7 1/8 by 10 1/2. What piece do I want to go in first? I think I'm going to go with this piece. Fold it in half so that it's double-sided. And round this right here a bit. I'm not going to fold it down tight. I'm just going to round it like that. And then I'm going to see if I can put it in here. Now, this is my Foxy Fix folder. Yeah. So it's there. So that's my first one. So it's going to go around this like that. Plus, I'm going to wrap it with this. That will just make it look really, really cute. So let's just flop it in here and see. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, number 2 was this section right here. And this section wraps around my wallet. So my wallet pretty much stays the same. So I'm going to take my wallet out of here. Just make sure no personal information shows on anything. Okay. I'll put the link and the Etsy site below where I got this little wallet. But it's a cork leather wallet. So a faux leather wallet. And it holds my cards, my cash. I always have an extra blank check in here that I can use. It has my driver's license and registration in there. This side has two little pockets. There's this little zip compartment for change, and it makes a perfect insert for an everyday carry wallet. So I have that, and that is the second piece that goes into my wallet. So this is the bit that goes around it, and I think it's going to be this one right here because, oh my gosh, I love this blue linen look. That was getting ratty. So into my scrap box, bin, basket, whatever I happen to be using at the time. Sometimes it's a plastic bag, guys. There. So, and then that gets a bend, and my wallet goes in next. There. Now, so I didn't have a cover around my notebook. So that's going to be this pretty pink floral paper right here. If you're setting up different sizes of notebooks, of course, all the measurements for all of your wraparounds and stuff inside your notebook are going to be different dimensions. So that's why I don't have all the different dimensions, guys. I set up different notebooks, and my head just can't retain all of the numbers and sizes for everything. So that one there, I'm just going to take this off. And because the front page, this is the Bookfell Studio. So if you're looking for some place to purchase really good notebooks of all the different sizes, this one happens to be grid paper. But Bookfell Studio on Etsy is a really good place. As well. I love getting notebooks from there. I make a lot of my own. But when I want lined paper or grid paper or dot grid or something like that, I will grab the Bookfell Studio notebooks. So I've got this Loved Dearly, and I'm going to slide that in there. I'm going to slide this Corey's Critters little business card down in there. Then I'm going to take this little deer right here, and I'm going to put it there. It sticks out the top a little bit. And this little owl, oh gosh, maybe I'll switch this around a little bit. I'm going to put this little deer and the Loved Dearly up here like this together, and then put this little one down here. Just one of these little fall woodland animals to me, these felties. And now they come from a place called Tabby Cat Clips. They're so well made. They're just so well done. They are absolutely adorable. And in the back here, I just think he is cute. Maybe I'll move that. I'll move that to the back. I just want to keep that Corey's Critters and turn it like that so I can see it. So now this stuff all here in the back is just immunization papers. So I stick that all back here because I don't need it often, but every once in a while I have to remember when I got those shots. I actually think. I just because I like the way that that's going to look. This is just a silk leaf. But if I put that down into there, and I know it doesn't go down very far, but then if I take this and put this, look at that. Look at that. I still want to be able to put my pen in here. That's my setup for the month of September. I don't have any vellum in here or any tissue paper or anything that's crinkly. I don't always need that because this is such a functional wallet carry. So I open it up and I have this little bit of pretty in here that is just for me. Most people don't see it, but when it opens up like this, inevitably young girls at the checkouts when I'm shopping always go, "Oh my gosh, I love your wallet." Older women will go, "Oh my gosh, you're so organized." But let's just flip through and show you how this actually plays out. So I've got this clear leaf cover that lays over this brick red. And inside that, I have my meal and grocery planner. So basically my meal planner and shopping list. And then the back side of that, of course, and then this little leaf, again, floppy bit in the middle. And I like the way it looks on both of these. So whichever way it happens to be laying when I grab this and open it up. And I do tend to grab it by this because it sticks out a little wee bit further. So then I have this blue linen stripe, and this one has a little pocket in here, which is great for those receipts that you need to keep. Gas receipts in particular. So you can put your gas receipt there. And then I have this that is kind of laying over my wallet. And it looks wonderful on here as well. So that wraparound is protecting my wallet. Then I have my change purse and my points cards. And I have my bills. I will just fold them in thirds and stick them in here. I don't carry a lot of bills on me usually. And then I have my Visa, my debit, my health, and my driver's license. I think I'm going to order and put together a new system for these shortly. Then in the back of that wallet, in the insert, I have my driver's license and registration, which will get slipped over into here when I'm done this video. There's a clear pocket here, but for right now, I don't want you to see my info. I have a couple of American dollars in here and a check. So the back of my wallet, now this is stained. I think that's a tape stain from something that I did a long time ago. And every once in a while, I try to get it off, but I have a hard time getting it off. I actually may go and order a new wallet. I've had this one for about 4 years, and it is getting dirty, but I do love the neutral color because it goes in all of my notebooks. So then I have the back of this that kind of covers and hides that a little bit. There's another little, I believe these are just Foxy Fix pocket glue down, stick down pockets that I put on here. But so that's the back of that one. And then I have my notebook, and then I get to the back, and then I have all my immunization stuff. And that's it. That's everything, guys. I'm done setting up for another month. It's the hardest part about doing this for me is deciding what paper to use. I think all these 3 papers look like vintage wallpaper or vintage linens, and they're really pretty. They're really pretty. So if you enjoy watching me do my setups for my traveler's notebooks, my everyday carry, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to maybe get back on track and do one every month. I have one of my delivery boxes, and in that delivery box, I like to store mine flat, because if I don't have something solid in them to hold the elastic out, the elastic will start crushing on this. So I just lay mine flat. But guys, so I think I'm going to do this this silver and blue color for November for my birthday. I've got an idea of setting this up for my birthday that might be pretty, but it needs to be restrung, so I might show that. That one needs to be restrung. I've used this the most out of all of them. This leather is absolutely gorgeous, and it's called Chocolate Cherry. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So, and this one, oh my gosh, that would be a good birthday color. And then this is a really heavy, almost a man's leather. Very, very stiff. I have this one, which is not a Foxy Figs. This is a Chic Sparrow. And oh my gosh, guys, yes, yes, yes. I ordered this one new. It's one of the other few ones that I've ordered new. And it has my initial on it. It still has the dangle that I used, though, and some of the papers from the last time I used it. But yeah, that one. And I have a red one for Christmas. Yeah, so I could set up every month if I wanted to and change it out, my styles and my colors. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing, just let me know. I have a question. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer a functional setup, or do you like the ones that are right full of little bits and bobs that stick out the top and dangles and all of the tissue paper and vellum and crinkly bits that are in them? Let me know if you like the extravagant, let's call that the extravagant setup, or the grip it with one hand functional setup. So yeah, so that's the question, extravagant or functional. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and do that now so you can come back and see what's next. And I'll see everybody in that next one. Bye-bye for now. Have a great day, everyone.